There comes a moment in life when staying silent feels safe.
But speaking up feels terrifying.
Maybe you know that moment. The one where your heart knows what's right.
But fear tells you to stay quiet.
Tonight, this is not just a Bible story. This is a mirror. This is the story of Queen Esther. And it might sound uncomfortably familiar. Esther wasn't born powerful. She didn't have protection, influence, or security. She lost her parents early. She grew up feeling out of place, living in a world that wasn't built for her. And many of us understand that feeling, trying to belong, trying not to stand out, trying to survive quietly. When Esther was taken into the palace, she did what many of us do. She adapted. She stayed silent. She hid parts of herself to stay safe. And for a while, it worked. Then everything changed. A decree was written. A decision made by powerful people that would destroy her people. And suddenly, silence wasn't neutral anymore. Esther faced the same question many of us face. Do I protect myself? Or do I risk everything? Because speaking up could cost her life, but staying silent would cost others theirs.
Fear pressed in.
The kind of fear that keeps you awake at night.
The kind that whispers, "What if I lose everything?"
This is where Esther steps out of history and into our lives. Because today, people still stay quiet to keep their job, stay silent to avoid conflict, hide faith to avoid judgment, avoid truth to stay comfortable. We know what it's like to feel small in a big system, afraid to be seen, unsure if our voice matters. Esther's palace looks different, but fear hasn't changed. Before Esther acted, she didn't suddenly become fearless. She became faithful. She paused. She prayed. She asked others to pray with her. And then she said something that still speaks to us.
If I perish, I perish.
Not because she wanted to lose everything, but because she realized something deeper. A life protected by fear is already shrinking. Faith doesn't promise safety. It promises purpose. Esther stepped forward, her knees shaking, her future uncertain, and God met her there. The king listened. The truth surfaced. Lives were saved. Not because Esther was fearless, but because she moved despite fear. Esther teaches us this. You don't need confidence to act. You need courage to take one step. And courage often begins as a whisper. This moment is yours.
God, give us courage when fear tells us to stay quiet. Help us trust you when obedience feels risky. Teach us to listen for your whisper and follow it. Amen.